Louisiana Beer Reviews Big Luscious from Founders. A stout brewed with chocolate and raspberries. Big Luscious just showed up in Louisiana. I don't think it's been sold here before. Showed up November 2020. Bottled on September 29th, 2020, though. I guess it was resting in a warehouse somewhere. Sold from October to December. Now, Beer Advocate is showing that their earliest review is 2014, so I guess it's been out 6 years, but not widely available. 7.8% alcohol, 30 IBUs. Raspberries lend a tart and refreshing sweetness, while the addition of dark chocolate takes it to an indulgent level. Big yet balanced. So, Beer Advocate is giving it a 89 out of 100. So they're saying it's very good. 89 out of 100. 99 out of 100 on Rate Beer. 99 out of 100. And 90 in the style flavored stout, I guess. And then Untapped has it at a 77. That's all I got on it. They don't list the malts or the hops on the Founders website. They're showing a glass like this though. Okay. No water vapor that I could see. It's very dark brown. No sediment. Extremely thick tan head. It's lighter and then darker and then darker and then a brown appearance. I do see sediment at the bottom though. It wasn't any cake sediment, but I see chunks down here for sure. I don't know what that is chunks of. It's still opaque with the lights shining through it. Little touch of brown around there, and I see these white or cream colored chunks. Very strange. Very dark roasted barley malt. How about chocolate? Well, I know they have chocolate in it, so that's in my mind already, but I'm not quite sure I would be remarking about a chocolate aroma if I didn't know better. I'm just smelling sweet, dark brown bread crust, the dark malts. And maybe cream, like cream and coffee. Let's go with the taste on this sunny, warming day. All I did was taste the foam and I could pick up the raspberry, so you definitely pick up that citrus flavor. Now I'm getting some of the liquid, and the citrusy tart raspberries are playing the lead role here. There is background chocolate and there's very dark roasted malts, even a char. I wouldn't say necessarily burnt, but heavy char. It's so close to being what you say burnt. High medium body, nearly heavy. Kind of a midway sweet to dry finish. 50-50. Cycle up scale, it would be 4 out of 5 sugar cubes. That's sweet. Bitterness, I'll say 3 out of 5, 3.5 out of 5 hop cones. I think some of the bitterness is coming from the hops, 30 IBUs. But I think some of those international bitterness units are coming from the char, that acrid note, which may or may not appeal to you. All of a sudden, YouTube started showing me comments, unanswered comments, but they were from 2014, 2013, and people are like, why'd you wait 7 years to respond? So I never saw the comment. I can't answer a comment I don't see. If I see it, I'm going to answer it. Why they waited 7, 8 years to present these to me, this I do not know. Some kind of glitch. I remember back then when they reformatted their comment section and all, it just seemed like something flipped, and then I can remember thinking, Like, man, nobody's commenting anymore, but I think that was your problem. But somebody had said, I don't really like fruit beers either. And 7, 8 years ago, I was very much against fruit beers. I mean, I would still like them, but it didn't appeal to me at all. Now I've gotten a taste for them more over the years. More flavor beers I can enjoy, chocolate and those kind of things. It just, it was a matter of not being used to it. And I guess my mind was in 2010, 11, 12 thinking, why would you want to put flavor in a beer? Why you want to do that? And then I didn't realize, well, that's an old tradition, actually, of doing that. So these days it's so common. I guess you don't think anything about it. I don't. This one's all right. It's too charred though. I think it is kind of into the burnt area. You say, well, maybe you got a batch that they over roasted it and it was burnt. Maybe I did. And that's what I'm tasting. It's sort of, and bitterness, hop bitterness doesn't bother me one bit. The more the better, I guess. But this thing, it's sort of like toast and you went overboard and it's just black. And you're basically eating carbon, and that's not too pleasant in my opinion. I know people that like it like that. I never did. Or you burnt your chicken, whatever food. So if you're into the carbon approach, charcoal approach, and just having a lot of that heavy note in the beer, it's going to be all right for you. But I'll take one more sip, try to be fair with this rating. I don't know what the chunks are. That I can't figure out. I think you could probably see that with the way the light's hitting the glass. You could probably see those chunks. I don't know what that is. Is it yeast? It's just globs of it. And I don't understand that. Could that be a sign of a problem? I mean, they're using coffee. I'm sorry, they're using chocolate. Here we go. They're using raspberries. They didn't say anything about additions of big chunks of white, yellowish white stuff. I don't know. Do I like chocolate covered cherries, things like that? I do. Actually, I really do. Never had chocolate covered raspberries. My opinion, I know it's getting high scores and it's going to be kind of out there and people might not like it. I got to give honest, always want to give honest reviews. I don't think they're working too. The char, the citrus, and the chocolate, I just don't think it's working together too well. So it's like $2.79 for the bottle. I mean, it's okay. It's even marginally good. It's marginally good. I'll say 81 out of 100. 80, 81, 82 B minus. B minus, lower tier good. So it's marginally good, which this day and age with all the great beers that you just grab anything at random, you likely to get a 90. At this day and age, an 80 is may as well say it's an F, you know. Of course, F. I don't think it's raining. We had a lot of mist this morning overnight, and now the wind is blowing a little bit, and it's all the dew on the leaves is blowing down like rain. Sorry, I really thought, I'm thinking when I opened the bottle, this is going to be an A, easily an A, unquestionably an A, but to me it's scoring a B minus. But I mean, I'm saying F, that's a little dramatic. F would be undrinkable. But you understand the point I'm making. Even a 90 is not remarkable. That's just run-of-the-mill. Excellent. Beer's excellent. Okay. I see that as a good problem. If I drank 100 beers and 95 out of every 100 is scoring in the 90s, seems like that's a good thing. A lot of bad things happening in the world. So if there's some good things I can grab onto and talk about. I don't see why that's a problem, but other people may disagree. Anyway, les bon temps relais. Maybe not with this one though. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to sunny southeastern and warm, really, southeastern Louisiana.